Awesome. Okay. Hi, everyone. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rob. I'm here with Nick Corney, representing the PayBright relationship at the TTSAO. Going forward, I'll be doing more of the day-to-day and managing that relationship, so I thought it'd be great to stand up here and put a face to myself for all you here who haven't had a chance to meet. I'd also like to thank the whole TTSAO, all of its members, all the sponsors for putting on an excellent event. Over the past 2 days, Nick and I have had a great time. It's been great to meet you guys, so thanks for that. Before I get into the presentation of the award, I just want to talk a little bit about my role at PayBright and our relationship with the TTSAO. So I started at PayBright a little over a year ago, beginning in a business acquisition sales role. When I got in there, everyone always talked about, what a great relationship we had with the TTSAO, and it was such high praise, and it was something I always heard from day one there. After learning more about it and the relationship and things like that, I realized that what a great fit PayBright really was for this relationship. It's really rewarding to be part of a company that's making education possible for tons of individuals in Ontario, as well as across Canada with our financing solution. As PayBright continues to grow and expand with brands like Wayfair, Samsung, and Lenovo, it will only serve to benefit the relationship with the TTSAO as we can offer a consistently improving and refined product for you guys. So more about my role, really that involves ensuring the satisfaction and product knowledge of our accounts to make sure we're giving them the best experience possible throughout our service. As PayBright continues to scale, we're making sure our merchants and customers have a dedicated point of contact, and that's one of our top priorities. So I look forward to continuing a great relationship with TTSAO. Without further ado, we'll get into the presentation of the award. Perfect. So we'll start out here by just reviewing the criteria for everyone here as to what needs to be met for this award. So the individual would have to have a minimum of 10 years of verifiable experience, a clean driving record, must be employed at a TTSAO school or TTSAO carrier member, must be a full-time employee of that school or carrier as well. The committee also reviewed the following for all the submissions: any volunteer activities, community or industry involvement, any support letters that were provided by their employer, customers or industry associates, any certifications that they had achieved. So this year, the committee was once again formed to select a winner of this award. So before we get into that, I just want to share some comments that were actually said about this individual in some of the support letters that were included. So the first being the true definition of a professional trainer, always looking for ways to master his craft. So I guess that would include putting in personal time to perfect that program, ensure that the highest quality product is delivered. This individual has received thousands of positive comments. So that would be from customers and students, feedback forms, phone calls, or emails expressing that appreciation. This candidate possesses the right combination of relatable experience to build trust. That was said from a satisfied partner when referencing the instructor's mastery when facilitating defensive driving techniques and adult learning principles. And this individual is one of the best I've seen using stories and questions to pull the adult learner. It was from that same partner of the last above quote, referring to the ability of the instructor to bring out the best in their students. So some of the highlights about the recipient of this year's award: has worked as a professional driver for over 5 years, also worked as a health and safety manager for a commercial transportation company, and has well over 15 years of experience as a trainer, instructor, professional instructor, and master trainer. And continuing on then with certifications, this recipient believes in continuing education not only for students but for himself. Here's some of the core courses that he has completed throughout his career. So a certificate in adult education from the Transportation Health and Safety Association of Ontario, a level 1 and 2 collision investigation from the THSAO, defensive driving from the THSAO, hours of service from the THSAO, certified driver training from the North American Training Management Institute, and HR resource management certificate from Mohawk College. Continuing on to the next slide for more. CVOR auditor training from the Infrastructure Health and Safety Association, LLLC Certified Defensive Driving Instructor for Avatar Fleet, LLLC Senior Certified Instructor for Avatar Fleet, Certified Trucker Against Trafficking from Truckers Against Trafficking. And so, without any further ado, I would like to award this year's TTSAO PayBright Instructor of the Year Award to Doug DeGrow.
It's not a funeral.
Thank you very much. We get you to stand outside of the
All right.
All right, so I'm here with Doug DeGrow of KRTS. You just won Instructor of the Year. Congratulations, my friend. Look at this! Look at this award. Isn't this nice? I'm not going to drop it because that'll go really bad. But congratulations. So you didn't know you were up for the award, did you?
No, I didn't. No, it was kind of a surprise, and
You look surprised.
a little bit shy.
So they read off a whole lot of credentials. You've been instructing for 15 years. You were an owner operator and a driver. Right? How'd you get started in the trucking industry to begin with?
Originally, I started driving when I was 14 on the farm. But actually, it wasn't at the time. We were moving our own product. But I'm a licensed plumber, and I got into different industries. But I hurt myself. My knees went. So in my early 30s, it was either get a knee surgery or knee replacement or go into trucking. So I went back into the driving, and I just have always loved it. So it just stuck with me. So.
And you've been with KRTS for a long time, and I know you've gone some other places in between to try out like safety managers and all those other positions that come along with it. But you've always kind of come back to the training end. Why so? What's so cool?
I don't. There's a certain satisfaction you get working with these guys. Like, it's one of the few jobs you can see a 50-year-old man turn into a 12-year-old. You get that smile on his face when he passes, and it's rewarding. But it's also, I got a chance to maybe help in the industry by changing some of the drivers going out there and get to work with them. I mean, defensive driving, trying to get that camaraderie back into them too, as far as trucking. But it's just, I don't know, and you get to work with different people.
Now you have taken a lot of courses. They listed all the courses you've taken over time, and you continue to take. What drives you to do that? You didn't know you were getting the award, so it's not like you said, "Oh, I'm going to take all of these." And we see this, right? You and I have both seen this in the industry where we get people who, "Oh, I'm just going to take courses to fill my file so I look good on paper," but this wasn't that. So, what makes you take all those courses? Is it just an internal improvement?
Well, actually, they only show the ones I passed. No, I just like to. It gets boring if you don't do anything. And it keeps me fresh. The human resource course, I went back to school for that, night school. That was 2.5 years. But there was a lot of young people in the class. And I think, you're getting that attitude. It's kind of an industry thing, too. You get to see them, you get to know what's going on, and it didn't make me any younger, but I found out who Lady Gaga was.
Oh, there you go. We're back to Lady. You have to watch the other interview with Doug to understand the whole Lady Gaga joke. So now, did you talk to Joe Texiera? He was a 2019 winner. Did you have a chat with him today?
Yeah, a little bit. Joe, I had actually trained Joe on one program, and super guy. I mean, Joe really deserved it last year, and I don't know. He's a really cool guy, and I don't know what to say about him.
Well, he set the bar really high last year because he has credentials that equal yours, and so you guys are kind of keeping it up there. It's not going to be easy. I don't know who's coming into 2021. It's not going to be easy. But so his year changed a lot since he already, he's with a good carrier, and they were already kind of promoting him and using him a lot as far as safety and inspect. but I've seen them out at recruiting events and stuff. Are you ready? Because I think you're going to rock star status.
I'm not sure about that. That's one neat thing about KRTS. I mean, I've had a chance to go to Jamaica. I've been down in the States training. So I get to go around anyway. As far as being a rock star, I don't think that's going to change. I'm still just I'm the guy carrying the guitar case.
Do you have a nice shelf at home for this? Because this is a prized possession here.
I got to ask my wife. I can't make that kind of decision, and we're in the middle of renovations.
Oh, well, now, perfect time to build a shelf. If you don't have one, you've got the award. You can measure it, make it perfect anyway. Well, listen, I am sure that you're going to continue to be a success in the industry. And like I said, I've worked with you for years, so I already know. Big congratulations. I was so happy for you when you won. Like, I mean, because you're always looking around, you go, who is it? And I'm going, there's not a lot of instructors here that I know. There's a ton of insurance people. They're always there. But so it was not, you know, and so when it's somebody that you've got that personal connection, because you and I have worked together over the years, it really is great. And KRTS is a top-notch school. So, you know, kudos to them, and congratulations again, man. I hope your wife does give you at least a little shelf. IKEA sells the little ones if you need.
She might for a while.
Thanks. We'll look forward to talking with you next time after you've been around for a while with this award and see what the road show's doing.
Well, maybe I'll meet Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, he's the instructor of the year for 20.